It's crazy time to be a builder. Google recently announced a new image generation model that they have been teasing for a while with a codename Nano Banana. And this model is now kind of publicly available for everyone to try it out. So if you want to just try it out, you can head on to Google's AI Studio to play around with it. This model is called Gemini 2.5 Flash Image Preview. Yeah, that was a mouthful. But you can go around and play with it in the Google AI Studio. And I did play around with it and I had a lot of fun. I thought, why not try to use it in one of my projects? Well, hey everyone, my name is Harshil, and in this video, I am going to show you how I implemented this particular model for one of the projects that I co-created with my friend Nele. So let me show you the project real quick. So over here, we have a website for our friend Goose. The Goose loves to travel around the world and take pictures, obviously. And the Goose is right now traveling in Berlin, enjoying the summer, whatever is left of it in Berlin. So the way this app works is you click on generate new adventure and then you put in the information. So over here, I am going to put in my name and then you choose an activity that is what you want the Goose to do. Because it's Berlin, people love to go to clubbing. I'm going to say the Goose wants to go to clubbing as well. And the art style as well you can select. So let's just do street art graffiti and also select a color scheme. So I'm going to go with the techno light life color scheme. And when I click generate image, it should generate the image for us. Again, it's using the new Flash model, which should be pretty quick. In my experience, it has given like really good results. And as you can see, this is like a wonderful output. I love how the text is like very readable. It gives a very Berlin vibe. And it is following our color scheme and the style as well. Let's try to generate one more image real quick. Now, instead of clubbing, our Goose is now a little bit tired and want to enjoy the flea market. Because it's a flea market, let's just do a retro photo booth style. And we are going to give it a Sunday brunch color scheme. So I'm going to click on generate image again. This is again going to use the model to generate the image. Over here, we now have our image of the Goose enjoying the Berlin flea market, trying to haggle with the shopkeeper and trying and buying some antiques. Anyways, let's look into the code and let me walk you through it. Now, this is a HONC application. We used it in one of our talks at conference. So if you want to jump into the repository, it's available on GitHub. I'll share the link as well. Now, there are a bunch of things happening in here. I'm not going to go deeper into everything. What we are interested in is the image generation. So for that, I am using Google's Gen AI package. And we are using it in a generate endpoint. This is the endpoint that gets called when you click on the generate image button. Now over here is where we are initializing our Gen AI class. We are using AI gateway. So I have configured my base URL to Cloudflare's AI gateway. The next thing is because we have like different options for the user to select what kind of image they want. We are generating the prompt based on the option. So to give you a quick overview, if they select a retro photo booth, this is what we use in our prompt. And this is kind of the template of our prompt. So over here, we say an image of a Goose actively doing that particular activity. The scene is composed with foreground focus. The background reflects Berlin because the Goose is right now in Berlin, complementing the main action without overpowering it. The full picture is in cartoon style rendered in, then we're passing the art style. And then we're also giving it the art style prompt and also asking it to focus on that particular color scheme. Once we have the prompt, we are using the generate content stream function over here, passing in the model name, which is 2.5 flash image preview, giving it a prompt and setting up the configuration where the response modality is image. You can also pass in the text as a modality, so it will generate both image and text. The next, because this is going to be a stream, we are processing the stream, and once we have that stream, we are converting into a base64 buffer and then adding it to our R2 bucket. Once we have that, we also want to show this image in the gallery, and that is why we also have to update our database. So we update our database and send the response back to the user. And that's it. So now if we now go back to our landing page, we will see the whole gallery with different images that was generated with this. Now, if you are interested to try it out and play around with the code, I will post this code to a separate branch so that you can explore it, dig into it, use it as it is, and just have fun. I'll link the GitHub repository in the description below. Let me know how you are going to use this model. There are tons and tons of possibilities that you can do with this. I'm super excited to see what you build with this model and Cloudflare Workers. Till then, have a nice one. Bye.